Hi everyone, this is Amy Simpson from the Central Florida Future, and I've got your weekly Man on the Street question. This week I walked around asking people on campus whether they thought that there should be limits to on-campus demonstrations, so we'll see what you guys had to say.
I think there should be some limits, I guess, as far as where they're held and how many people and things like that. That's the main. I don't think as far as what you demonstrate, things like that. There shouldn't be too many limits on that.
No, I don't think there should be limits. I feel that everyone has the right to express an argument, a point, or point of view, and they have, by the Constitution and the whole understanding of America, that they can do that if they want, no matter how crazy and outlandish it might be.
I think there should be limits just to ensure that they don't interfere with the proper functioning of the university. However, people should be allowed to, express their opinions, and then, even if it's, it causes a little inconvenience, as long as they're not blocking roads or occupying buildings or the like.
No, except in only extreme circumstances. As long as it's a peaceful protest, I think that the university should allow them. And considering that unless it maybe violates the actual functioning of the university's activities, but otherwise no. This is university. It's an active place. It's United States of America. We have the right to protest, and there should only be limited in specific circumstances.
No, as long as they're not causing violence or causing too much trouble, I think people should be allowed to say what they want, because we do live in a free country and we have freedom of speech.
Not really. There's free speech areas. They should be able to say whatever they want there, as long as they're not being obnoxious or rude or violent about it.
Well, the way the rule is right now, you have free speech zones, and these zones are located throughout the campus. And as far as that policy goes, I actually think it is a good idea. You are allowing people to express themselves. You're allowing people to talk about what they want to talk about, and you should give people that right. But by zoning it off and putting it in a specific area, it makes it a lot easier to keep everything contained. And especially if it's something controversial, we've had a lot of, pro-life groups come on campus. And obviously that is a subject that's really touchy with people. A lot of religious groups come on campus. And by having these things contained in zones, you can allow the UCF police to better monitor the situation. You also allow people to avoid those areas if that is something that is really touchy to them. They can avoid those areas, they can walk around, they can feel safe. Especially because freedom of speech does include yelling, it does include chanting. It can get very, very extreme without being violent. And by having freedom of speech zones, you can allow students to feel safe by avoiding those areas. And also, with the freedom of speech zone, if you say that, okay, there's a line, and if you cross this line, you're out of the free speech zone, I can feel comfortable knowing that I can watch what's going on, I can listen to their message without having these people approach me, without them getting in my personal space and worrying about what's going to happen. So I think it is a good policy overall. It might be a violation of freedom of speech, I don't know, but I think it hasn't really caused any problems in the past, and I think it's for the better.